Welcome everyone to day 13 of David's Tea's 24 Days of Tea 2025 edition. I'm fresh out the shower, fresh off a workout, and it's time for some tea. Now, I am excited for day 13 because it's one of my all-time favorites. Day 13 brings us Blueberry Muffin. Now, I say it's one of my all-time favorites because not surely for the fact that I really enjoyed this tea the last time I had it, but growing up, blueberry muffins were one of my favorite snacks. I love blueberries in itself, so this tea should really hit home for me. But let's take a look at this, right? Because blueberry muffin is somewhere on here. Here we go. It's a Fruit Infusion, which means 0 out of 3 dots on the caffeine scale. And ingredient-wise, we are looking at apple, raisins, carrot, hibiscus blossoms, beetroot, artificial blueberry muffin flavoring, yogurt bits, blueberries, corn flour blossoms. And it does contain milk, probably in the yogurt bits. So for anyone with a lactose intolerant allergy, that's good to stay aware of. Now, unfortunately, blueberries aren't the predominant ingredient on this tea. However, this thing smells fantastic. It smells sweet, and it has a nice blueberry flavor coming from it. So let's take a couple of sips. Let's see what we got with Blueberry Muffin. It tastes as good as I remember. You know, I can't say it enough, but on these cold winter days, and it's morning as I'm recording this, a nice tea just always hits the spot. I did let this one cool down while I took a shower. The flavors you get off of here is floral from the hibiscus blossoms, a nice blueberry taste, but you also get like the breading, kind of like the muffin taste out of it from that blueberry muffin flavoring, and probably the yogurt bits adding a little bit to that sweetness. Now, normally I'm not a big fan of fruit infusions, right? Herbal teas, I'm fine with them, right? But I prefer like an actual tea. However, for blueberry muffin, this is a fruit infusion I could go to all the time because it's just so tasty. It's a great morning tea. This is probably also a great like dessert tea. And I know I'm not really saying much as I'm drinking this today because I'm just kind of enthralled by the flavor. You know, it really hits the spot with whatever they've put in here. It blends together, and we know what we put in here, right? I read the ingredients. But it really tastes like a blueberry muffin in tea form. It has that sweetness, as I mentioned. It has that fruitness. Having the hibiscus blossoms in here, I think, is a big, like, positive for it. Because it adds a little bit more to the muffin. And it also kind of gives it, like, a... This is going to sound weird, right? But it gives it, like, a farmhouse vibe. Like, it makes me feel like this is a fresh, like, blueberry muffin from a southern farm stand or something along those lines. And I could really see myself drinking this any day of the year. I could also see this being a fantastic iced tea. Because it really is a tea that can work in many different situations. And today, Saturday morning, start of the weekend, fresh off breakfast, fresh off a shower, fresh off a workout, it's working in this situation right now. I'm getting ready to watch John Cena's final match tonight. You know, we're about 10 hours away. I got to make some stops throughout the day. Pick some stuff up, some snacks, and yeah, it's going to be hopefully a relaxing weekend for me, but it's going to be busy. You know, I wanted to go to the gym this morning, but I woke up a little bit late. I like going to the gym first thing in the morning when it opens, and I woke up about an hour and a half after it opened, so I figured I'd just work it at home, save time to do everything else I want to do. And Blueberry Muffin is really making this morning that started off a little rocky a lot calmer, a lot more relaxed. You know, again, I love the flavor of this tea, and I want to know what you guys think also. If you're following along, what do you think of day 13, Blueberry Muffin? Is it a tea that you enjoy? Is it one you don't enjoy? Let me know why down in the comment section below. Until next time, guys, I will catch you tomorrow for day 14. Enjoy your Saturdays or whatever day you're watching this, and have a good one. Drink it, steep it, and enjoy. I will catch you tomorrow.